Morning guys, as you just heard, that thing over there is a monster. Now we use Black Widow neighbor haters, and I don't have any neighbors here right now, but if I did, they would hate what just happened. If that happened all day. Now we have a bunch of car guys around here and that's cool, but we've grown up and now we're adults and we know the difference between being a kid all the time and being adults. And while that's fine and dandy for a minute, going down the highway, or it's actually got a 6-speed in it, and so when you do any kind of decel, it's cackles and pops, and I understand that's part of the tune too, but this is stainless headers right off a LSX 454, 3-inch into those big MagnaFlow, or the sorry, that's what we're putting on, the Black Widow neighbor haters, and they go over the axle and then they come back forward and they come out of that little spot right there in the front of the fender. And like I said, and like you just heard, it's really loud. So what we got to do is make it a little quieter, and that's what we're gonna do with these. All this stuff right here, we got these big old MagnaFlows we're gonna use. Got some flex couplers. Oh, and we are doing a crossover because there is no crossover. All right, so we're gonna go on a journey to get that stuff off and to get that stuff put on, and let's go. Look at that thing. Here's our work right down there, and pretty much between that and that over there, we need to get a crossover in there. And it's really, you know, usually I do these with the crossover and then you know, like it just goes on about its business and whatever else, but this one specifically doesn't have one, as you can see, and you can definitely hear when you're sitting in the car, left, right, left, right, left, right, as the pulses come out of the exhaust, which is right here. Yeah, tell me that ain't sick. Those welds were not clean. We just didn't get any color. We don't need color all the time. Guys, so what you just saw is fast forwarding all of this. So what this is the end of the muffler right here. They got cut off because when we originally installed this hanger went like that, and this is to the chassis. I don't want to have to redo all that stuff, so somehow we got to come up with a way to cut these exactly perfect and butt weld them. If you've done this before, it's not the most fun way to do this, but that's how we got to do it. These are already, again, these are already on the frame, and there's one of these before and there's one of these aft, so we have to literally cut the new mufflers in here somewhere, just like you saw on the Black Widows get cut off. And so that's our next adventure. Alright guys, so I did not take any video cutting the ends of that muffler off. It was really boring trying to get the fit up perfect because they're all butt welds. You didn't miss anything, but they're in there now. As you can see, look at that, all in there. A little bit of a gap there. Actually, it's not as bad as it seems, but that's some good fit up. I won't say the fit up is perfect, but I will say most of those were just fuses. Back to it. As we're setting this video up, things you notice. Forgot I had that. That's right. It would be kind of cool to hang out, but gotta make that money. All right, guys, during the break, we had to get the crossover built up. So the plan was to have some kind of V-band, two V-bands, two flex couplers to make sure that the exhaust can move and all that stuff. When I originally looked at the collection of parts that I had, I thought I had a pair of the 2 1/4 flex couplers that are like this style, not my favorite, but I thought I had 2 of them. Come to find out, it was a single 2 1/4, a single 2 1/2. I've been scrambling. Now I've got the form collectors. I really like to use those, and I've come up with this here, and this is going to fit right underneath the drive shaft. It's going to fit perfectly by the cross member, and what we have right now is we've got this all tacked up right along here on these V-bands. We got to get this thing here tacked up, and then we have to put the marks on the exhaust, get those marks cut out, and then get these welded, tacked in, and then welded in. Hopefully nothing's going to move. If any of you watch any other videos, everybody will tell you, or even if you do this yourself, anybody will tell you when you weld stainless, it moves a lot, and you have to be prepared for that. If you're not prepared for that, you're going to have a surprise. So don't do that. Don't forget, these things move around a lot too. Here's where we're at. We've got all this stuff tacked in, and this here is going to go right here, right there, come back over this way and attach on the other side. These weren't the best welds we've ever done, but they're gonna work. They're just fine. They're gonna be completely under the car. That's still no excuse, but they're gonna be fine. Let's have a look. The mufflers are butt welded. They are ready to go back in the truck for good. The stuff on the floor, there's less and less. Look at that. Well, everything went right back in there, all bolted up. There's that crossover, but we're going to do the outside first. Out here, all the way down through here, and out through that. Then we'll come back, take it all back apart, weld all these things up, and I can't wait to hear how it sounds. And we have wrapped it up. This is it. The exhaust is done. The anxiety is killing me. The parts are all clamped. Everything's in. The welds look good. We didn't forget anything. Only one thing left. Let's look at this. Let's prolong this. Let's procrastinate. Just kidding. Let's get out of here. I want to hear it. tamed the beast. We took the Black Widows out. They sounded great. They were entirely too raspy for any kind of adult. Well, maybe not any kind of adult, but for us they were kind of raspy. So we took them out. We put the MagnaFlows in, kind of the same size. I think it's about an 18-inch case. We put the Vibrant Quiet resonators in as well, and it's done. Let's go over this a little bit. Yes, it's nice. Back here is where all the magic happens. At least it looks like magic. Check this out. Tons of GSI stuff. Now here's some Works of Art stuff. Thanks for joining me on this build. See you guys in the next one.